Hello, this is Japanese Salaryman's vlog. This is my 27th vlog, and I'm talking about what happened in my day. And I'm quality engineer in Japanese car manufacturing companies. And through posting these videos, I like to develop my speaking English skills. Thank you for watching these videos. I live in Kanagawa Prefectures. Yeah, so do you know that Yokohama cities? Kanagawa Prefecture is next to Tokyo, and Tokyo is center of the Japan's in terms of economic and the populations and the cultures. Yes, cultures. Yeah, so many companies set their headquarters in the Tokyo's, and because many companies located headquarters in the Tokyo. Yeah, so if you like to start your business and your customers, so close to your customer is the best way to develop your business. So Tokyo is good for business to open because many population is higher than any other areas or prefectures, and there are so many companies in there. So many companies there, so that's why a new company or traditional company setting on the Tokyo, the Tokyo headquarters is located on the Tokyo's, and I'm not sure why Tokyo is fascinating for people and the companies, and why people gather in the Tokyo's. I'm not sure why, but before Tokyo is famous in globally. Edo cities is the previous name of the Tokyo. Yes, Edo is maybe 22 or 300 years ago. And it's already famous for the big city in the ancient Japan. And so famous shogun built their castle in the Edo. And I'm not sure why the ancient shogun built their castle in the Edo. Tokyo currently, and before Tokyo or Edo is famous. Kamakura is ancient capital. Yeah, so Kamakura is in the Kanagawa prefectures, where I live in. So Kanagawa is and Kamakura is a large city in the Kanagawa, and maybe it's 500 or 600 years ago. Ancient shogun, so extremely old shoguns built their castle or government. Built a government in the Kamakura. So, but so the show in the eras, many shoguns fight to make their territory larger. So Kamakura is collapsed by other shogun, and the ancient capitals moved to the Kyoto or around the Kyoto. So capital in the Kyoto takes for many long times. Yes, but sorry, I'm not sure when the Japanese capital from Kyoto to the Tokyo's. Yes, so I have to study Japanese cultures because I'm an engineer, and I start to study, and so let me explain why I cannot talk about Japanese culture in details. And in Japan, educational systems, we have to choose their way in the high schools. So the way for go to the university to study the mathematics or industry things and chemicals. Yes, so the student focus on studying mathematics or science, and the other hand, so student studying literacy, so literature or society and society, so we call bunkei. And so in my case, the high school give us the opportunity to choose which way you would go, studying mathematics or literatures. And these days in Japan, it's a serious problem. A few people like to study mathematics because of a student studying mathematics or science should take a lot of time to study in the high school or even university, And so students tend to select study literatures in the high schools. So but in the timings, when I was a second grade of high schools, I like to study math, and I like to study the literatures. But I like to read the Japanese class. I like Japanese class. Even if I like to mathematics. So students like to study mathematics tend to normally don't like study literature, but I like to study literature because it's fun for reading a Japanese textbook. And yes, I even remember some of the stories in the textbook my high school distributed. And the textbooks, the Japanese textbook in the high schools, and that consisted of some stories and essays and all the ancient Chinese literatures. So it's so interesting. And in the textbook, so textbook they have the opinion for latest technology or so the ancient of literatures, so genuine literatures, and it's hard to understand. So many kind of story and essays in the Japanese textbook, Japanese high school textbook, and maybe you could be surprised. You would be surprised because a Japanese high school student studies ancient Chinese characters, Chinese literatures. So it's called kanbun. So maybe Japanese use the characters, kanji or katakana and hiragana. Three types of characters we use. And ancient Chinese literatures only use the kanji. So if you read the Japanese characters, Japanese story and essays, you can find kanji and hiragana and katakana. So three types of characters is in line. On the text on the book, but so the ancient Chinese literatures only kanji. It's hard to read that. So that has original rule to read the ancient Chinese literatures. It's called kanbun, and you may know it's too bored to read ancient Chinese literature, but actually it's really, really interesting to read the ancient Chinese literatures. Yes, so even now we use some of a word came from the Chinese ancient Chinese story, like dasoku. Dasoku means dasoku is one of famous word. It came from the ancient Chinese literatures, and dasoku consists of two kanjis. Da is the snake, and the sok is foot. So two characters, two kanji characters, and so snake doesn't have the foot, and so in ancient Chinese stories, two people, so maybe it might be not. It might be not correct, but so let me try to explain what they have. So explain the dasoku. So two peoples fight to fight to two people. So in ancient Chinese story, so two people's drawings battles. Hold drawing battles. Like hey, you try to draw the apple, and you try to draw the banana. So the two peoples, and two people fought. Two people fought to draw some things, and the faster the persons and to draw some things faster is win. So winners. So winner is a fast drawer. So if you draw some things earlier than me, so you win. And so the two people to fight. So the two people decided themes to draw, and in that times the theme is snake. So one of two. They start to draw snake, and the one of two finish to draw the snake. And if you finish the so if you end the drawing and just raise your hand, yeah, so I finished drawing, and you could be winners. But the one finished drawing fastest, and the persons look at competitors, your competitors, and he is drawing, and he cannot, so he looks not to end the drawing. So, and the fastest earlier drawers add the foot on the snake, because he have a time to draw some things, and add the something to the snake. And so he decided to add the foot on the snake, and he said, so I have a time. I dare to add the foot on the at the snake. So yeah, at the snake. But snake don't have a foot. So the competitors, the slower drawers, pointed at the snake doesn't have the foot. So you lose. So the slower drawer pointed at the one drawing the other foot on the snake, and snake doesn't have the foot. So adding foot to the snake is abandoned. So abandoned. That doesn't need the thing doesn't need. So dasoku, snake, foot, means things doesn't need. So it's the word came from the ancient China literatures, and we often use the word dasokus, even now. Yes, dasoku is a really, really famous word in Japan, and it's so interesting. That's why I was interested in the Chinese ancient literatures, and our high school or maybe junior high school textbook explain us the story dasoku. And dasoku is a famous word, and everybody know the word. Be reading the textbook in their educational terms. So thank you for watching these videos, and these videos reached 20 minutes, and I'm ending up these videos, And so yeah, I like to talk about. I hold a conversation with the engineer in the UK, and thanks to this vlog, I succeeded to communicate with him fluently. So it's a very it's a very good thing for me. And yeah, so I'm keeping I keep posting vlog in English, and because the good effect, the good result, and because result efficient outcomes, yeah, the good outcomes come to me. Thank you for watching these videos. Good night and see you tomorrow.